All right, now we're going to cover some tips on how to eat healthy while dining out. A couple tips that have helped a lot of my clients when they go out to eat is one of the biggest things that you want to do is you want to control the portions that you take in. Because when you go out to eat, their goal is to make you really happy and to feel full. So what are they going to do? They're going to bring you plates of food this big. And they're going to bring you all kinds of breads and things that taste good and feel good even before you eat that big meal. So a couple things that you can do if you're really focusing on improving your health and your body composition and improving your overall fitness. First of all, ask them not to bring out the bread before the dinner. Just say, please leave it back there. That way you'll not be tempted. Something else you can do, you can eat a healthy high protein snack before you go out to eat. That way you won't be overly hungry and you won't be craving any of those things that are off of your healthy menu. Something else you can do is you can order an entree and split it with whoever you're going out to eat with. Just split it with them. That way you're eating exactly half. That's a good place to start. Or I do this frequently when I go out to eat. I will order a healthy appetizer and make that my meal. That way the portion control is right there for you. Another go-to for me is that when I go out to eat, I'll usually get a lean source of protein, whatever that is. It can be eggs, it can be poultry, it can be fish, it can be a vegetarian source of lean protein, and I have that with steamed vegetables. And that way I know that it's clean and that I'm getting what my body wants. And also make sure that when you get that lean protein, that when they prepare it, it's either grilled or it's roasted. Because what you don't want them to do is to fry it or cook it in grease or anything like that. Your body doesn't want that. So it wants it to be baked or grilled, and it wants your vegetables to be steamed. You know, that way you're getting all the nutrients and you're not getting all the extra oils and things. A real simple way when I order out, remember, you are the customer. You can order a meal any way you want. So what I say is, yes, I would like to have this. Please grill it. No oil. That's what I'll say. And then usually they'll say, oh, it needs a little bit of oil. Okay. A little bit of olive oil just to keep it moist. And then when it comes to vegetables, I tell them the same thing. I want them plain. I want them steamed. And no oil, please. And what I'll do is I'll add spices to it to make it taste good if I need to. But a lot of times, plain vegetables taste amazing to me. But you can experiment with different spices to make these healthy foods taste really well. So that is when you go out to eat. I'm going to recap on that real quick. For portion control, you can order an appetizer for your meal. You can order an entree and split that thing in half so you're eating less. You can also ask them to please hold the breads or whatever they bring out before the meal so you're not even tempted to eat it. Now, a couple more things that you can do is before you go to eat, depending on the restaurant, you can do your homework. You can look up the different meals that they have and make your best decision. What is the healthiest meal? And a lot of times, especially with the internet now, you can actually research and see how many calories, carbohydrates, and proteins are in those meals that you are about to order. So then you can make an educated decision before you go. That is very, very effective. Or you can ask a professional or someone else in the field, hey, I'm going to this place to eat. What do you recommend for something healthy? I also, especially when I'm traveling, I like to look for healthy restaurants. And a lot of restaurants that we have here in the US, they will actually tell you how many calories are in each meal on the menu. So you can do that. You can go to vegetarian restaurants. You have that luxury now. So choose where you want to eat. Do your homework before you go. And when you go there, control the portions. And one extra little bonus to control your portions is You can have your meal come down, you can cut that thing in half and say, hey, please wrap this. I'm gonna take it home and I'm either gonna eat it later or I'm gonna feed it to my pets. Because we all know what happens when you start eating a really tasty meal. Even if you like cut it in half and put it over there, you start eating it, you're like, wow, that's really good. You finish it and it's right there and you are right in the mode of eating. It's gonna be so easy for you to just grab it and just continue chowing down. So, very important, you cut that thing in half, say, hey, wrap this. Please take it away from me. Then you eat your meal. So those are some healthy tips on how to eat out.